The great halls of Pharaoh's palace stretched endlessly before Joseph as he stood before the ruler of Egypt. The golden throne shimmered, the scent of incense filled the air, and all eyes were on him, a Hebrew slave dragged from prison, standing before the most powerful man in the world. Pharaoh's voice echoed through the chamber. "I have had a dream, and no one can explain it, but I hear you can interpret dreams." Joseph lifted his head. His face was calm, his eyes steady. "I cannot," he said. A hush fell over the court. The guards tensed. Pharaoh's brow furrowed. "But Yahawah can." Pharaoh leaned forward, intrigued. "Then listen carefully, Hebrew." And so Pharaoh spoke of his dreams, of the 7 fat cows grazing peacefully, only to be devoured by 7 thin, sickly cows, of the 7 healthy heads of grain, swallowed by 7 shriveled ones. The tension in the room was thick. The magicians had failed. The wise men had no answers. But Joseph did. He took a breath. Yahawah had revealed the meaning to him. "The dreams are one and the same," he said. "Yahawah has shown Pharaoh what is to come. The 7 fat cows and the 7 full heads of grain are 7 years of abundance. But the 7 thin cows and the 7 shriveled grains, they are 7 years of famine. The famine will be so severe that it will consume all the plenty, leaving nothing behind." A murmur rippled through the court. Faces paled. A great famine? A disaster unlike any before? Pharaoh's jaw clenched. "And what must be done?" Joseph's voice did not waver. "Let Pharaoh find a wise and discerning man to oversee the land. Store 1/5 of the harvest during the years of plenty, so that when the famine comes, Egypt will survive." The silence that followed was heavy. Then Pharaoh rose from his throne. His eyes locked onto Joseph. "Who is wiser than you?" he declared. "Since Yahawah has revealed this to you, there is none like you." The court gasped. The chains of a slave had been removed. But now, before them, Pharaoh himself was exalting this Hebrew prisoner. "You shall be over my house," Pharaoh announced. "Only in the throne will I be greater than you. Today, I make you ruler over all of Egypt."